Hey everybody, what's going on? Chuck the FNG here, and I am back with a little bit more Outer Worlds 2. Unfortunately, I actually only have about 20 minutes. But 20 minutes fills a day. It gives you an episode of things that I got it. Yeah, you know it. It's just content. So yeah, that's the situation we're in. I don't know what we did last time, but I'm assuming we have more conversations to have throughout here. Why is it so windy in here? What have you done? Hello.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. Or a full half-dozen automechs, all by my lonesome. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Oh.
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators. Research mostly, some wholesale, and as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me. Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
Okay. Well, I imagine we'll be back to talk to her at some point. Well, who knows? But yeah, we got ourselves some plants in here. It's a nice little place. Wasn't expecting this kind of thing to be here. I would like to know why these trees are shaking so much. Mock apple. Alright, well, nobody knows that I took those, even though I'm right in front of her. She won't stop me. Who knows? Maybe it is stealing.
Those incessant jingles over the loudspeakers. Do they ever cease?
Nope. You'll probably hear them in your dreams if you haven't already.
Alright. I don't need to do stealing of food. I don't think the food really matters. If I see something else, though, those I will take. Money? Oh, that belongs to me now. I don't have lockpick 5. Milver Street's privateer locker key. Highly doubt I find that. Marketing musings. Oh, right, it's that guy. Outreach programs. Auntie's Choice sponsored Amateur Tossball League, Capitalism 101, an introduction to Auntie's Choice and how you can climb the corporate ladder. Slogans for the attention and brand allegiance of Arcadia. Why trust the paradigm when your life could be sublime? Has the Protectorate forsaken you? Fear not, for Auntie knows just what to do. Suitable secondary titles in honor of your hard-won accomplishments, you dashing devil, you! Exclamation point. Executive of Eloquence. Administrator of Assimilation. Proprietor of Panache. No. Alright, well. I don't feel like reading that. You go ahead and, if you want to, pause it and read it. No one will ever know. Okay. Mixed cracker assortment. Excuse me. You've locked me into the chair there, dummy. Okay. That was a lot of money. I need the money. I came in here with pretty much nothing.
This paradigm of yours, or sovereign,
Alright.
or whatever.
What else is going on in this place?
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Ugh. Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Loss Prevention Officer Warren L. Warren.
You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I did not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
I was once mistaken for a rathodon breeder. I have the bite marks to prove it. That's funny.
Sure as I am, there's a fine tale to be told there. I've got one of my own to share with a more pressing need to address. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for Emmeline, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, would be my guess. Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one theory. I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Help LPO Warren track down the missing foodstuffs. I think that's what that said. I'll leave that alone. What's this? None of these are stealable, I guess. What's wrong with your thing? Scrap of paper. Sentinel Lorenz. Contingencies. I confess I did not think a cellar would be of much use when I first moved into this house. Imagining a natural disaster or some unlawful uprising occurring in Fairfield of all places seemed absurd. Now we are at war, and I have even heard it rumored that the invaders will attack Paradise Island, should the worst come to pass. My resolve will not waver. I will, of course, answer duty's call and repel these fiends by any means necessary, but having somewhere safe to fall back to could prove valuable. Twice this week I've input the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. If it happens a third time, expect I will be recommended for mental refreshment due to insufficient recollection. Mental refreshment, we brought that back. Given how scattered I felt, maybe that would be for the best. I keep waiting for the Sovereign to call me up to combat the invaders. But no, I have orders to remain here in Fairfield. No matter, I must remain diligent. Perhaps I'll write the code down and pin it to the refrigerator or some such until I've properly memorized it. It is not as though I entertain visitors. Well, I need a sheet of paper. Where and such would I find such piece of paper? Not up there. Over here. Alright, well, I need to go find a sheet of paper somewhere. Actually, I want to read the... Oh, that's a companion quest. Alright. Mental refreshment information. Is this one? No, that's the main quest. Alright, I think we're on this one. Terminal message hinted it was last placed on the fridge. Alright. I wasn't even tracking shit. Alright. Interesting. Oh, last placed on the fridge. Not under the fridge. I see. What looks to be what looks to be a terminal administrator's code has been written onto this scrap of paper. Okay. Now, enter the cellar. Where and such is said cellar? Obviously, it's going to be underneath the house. Needs to be some way to get down there. I'm just going to keep running around in a circle here. Now, it might be in the house. Which seems reasonable. Maybe it's on the house. We'll never know unless I climb up there. And since I have the ability to do so, well, I had the ability to do so. Now I feel kind of silly. I'll climb up on it. Oh well, it didn't work. And the cellar's inside. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, unsealed cellar. Okay. I've lost a scrap of paper. Alright, I might have unsealed it, but that doesn't seem to tell me where the hell it is. Right. Oh. Back door. There's more square footage on the stairs that go down here than there is in the entire house.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Hello.
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse? The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
Poison? Surely you're not referring to Auntie's deliciously caloric bread noodles. That's a good one.
Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more. If you are conniving for some concession of weakness, you will be a long time waiting.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it? You've got me there. Nothing enigmatical about a trio of Protectorate stowaways.
The more I listen to you invaders blathering, the more convinced I become of the need to rid our fair island of your wretched stupidity by any means necessary.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet. I would sever my own hands at the wrist rather than sign a corporate contract.
Hmm.
A generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the Sovereign. I will admit, dying like a cornered sprat is not the righteous future the Order predicted for me as a child. But what other option is there? Failure is disallowed. Surrender is treason. You must think highly of your skills to believe you would come out on top during an engagement. But undoubtedly, there would be casualties. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Petty larceny seems like a weird message to send from beyond the grave.
Well, she always did wrench my funny bone with her pranks. It must seem woeful of me to be carrying on in this fashion, though, don't it? Looking for signs and such. I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything. Truly.
You're welcome. And down. Very good. Now, I know you want your apples, but how do you like them apples?
This is but a momentary setback.
Yeah.
What more could you want from us? I've nothing to say to you, interloper.
It is I, interloper. Yay.
Emmeline will be pleased not to have to worry about her fruits and such going missing anymore.
Yeah, I just have to worry about some other fruits going missing. Listen, let me make myself laughed. Regular laugh. Just laugh, not laughed. Unjammed door. I don't have Brawny. Well, some things you can't do in every playthrough. In one playthrough. You can't do everything in one playthrough, is what I'm trying to say. Mine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I do have a minute and a half to the end of the episode. Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pocket as your salary. It's the free market in action. Okay, that makes sense. Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Use new ones generously. Throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. I'm just putting just emphasis on different words now. You don't have time to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. That's not right. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay, and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Persevere through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. I like this one. I do this one in real life. This right here, which was a salary. This is just being a government employee. Taxes you have to pay for being a government employee is just money that gets given back to you in your salary. Except you'll never make as much as what you're told. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping is time you could be shipping. You are not. Yes, I said that. Reach your potential today with Auntie's Choice.
No target.
Oops. Regal tires. Yeah, well. Well, I told you I had about 20 minutes, and guess what? It's been about 20 minutes. I have to go peel potatoes. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, and I might be back right after that. So peeling potatoes, boiling them, getting ready to make mashed potatoes. I'm making corned beef, mashed potatoes, green beans. Maybe a little salad on the side. Who knows? Who knows? I might even turn it into a big Reuben, because I did buy sauerkraut. And I have some onion. Ooh, how's this sound? Listen, I know some people don't like sauerkraut, so just make that optional. The rest of it's not. Fuck you. We do big slice of sourdough bread. Thinly cut corned beef. Sorry, before we do it, we put mayo, a little bit of seasoning on there. Cooked onions. Put the corned beef on it. A little horseradish on top of that. Put the sauerkraut on top of that. Put the other pieces sourdough on top of it. Oh, I forgot the cheese. I got provolone, baby Swiss. Mix them together. Put them on there. It's a good sandwich. We put the other piece of the sourdough on there, and then we, cook it. A little fried bread action there. Butter both sides. Oh my God, look at that man. I haven't looked at myself. Oh my God, look at him. We haven't been able to see this portrait in a long time. This man rules. Alright, I'm now thinking about my corned beef and fucking Ricardo Palmier. What a beautiful man. Alright, I'm out of here. I'll have to talk to you guys next time. Bye.